fuck it. This is kind of like a Kieran Acid journal. Fuck it. I love Elon Musk. I watch this a lot. I need to watch this a lot. Is basically what I'm saying. Engineering might be your thing. It really might be my thing. I think I can really understand, have the same kind of thinking as an engineer. Like figuring out systems, I can really like. I want to just completely get into a system and divulge into it, like a video game system, and understand what it wants me to do the best way. How to try what it wants me to do it the best. When I'm working, what to do to make it the best, how to talk to do the best. I figure out the system and how everything flows and how everyone's position and all the cogs and what the cogs do within a business, within people quite fast. Okay, so figuring out a system, like complex information. I think I'm quite smart. I think I can learn things, and I feel like I can learn very big, complicated things. It hurts my head a bit. I don't like it to work, but I just need to be able to bluff through it. Because it does give me a headache, though, fucking hell. But you need to pick something that's complex, because if you keep picking simple things like monkeys, then, well, maybe not, because people haven't even mastered monkey shit yet. That's the weird thing. They haven't even mastered monkey shit yet. But a lot of monkey shit is labour, but you can hire other people to do your ideas. But that's later. I think I just want to talk first, focus on talking, because let my brain just go crazy. I want to rest my body. So I want to learn, have a job with complex information, really complex information. Something that most people don't know, because then it's the rarer it is, the more value and leverage you have, basically. And the more useful it is, it's got to be rare and useful. And useful among multiple different applicability. The more applicable it is, and the more people it reaches, and different types of people it reaches, the more useful it is, because then it's more profitable. But you want to pick something complex, because if you like complex shit, you just need something to study and have fun. Because if not, you go nuts and you get bored. I think this is your thing. You need to slow down. You need to slow down now. You get too impatient, and then you think you stress the fuck out. And you stress. Just calm down. Live in the moment. Live in the journey. Enjoy your life. You got a good girl. You have a good brain. You have good potential. You're going somewhere, hopefully. Just let go. Just trust in yourself, basically. It makes you so fucking cocky and everyone hates it. You just need to hide it better. You need to slow down and digest. That's talking about talking to other people. Slow down and digest. Like, I need to slow down, and then you need to slow. Like, if you enter a new job or you go enter with new people, have new conversations, you need to slow down and be able to just digest it. Let them talk first. Just absorb information. Don't make any moves in the system, and don't let the system know you're there. As long as possible, basically. And try to just head down and sponge. Head down and sponge. Soak up that information, digest everything about that system. Or the ecosystem, how people work, or your relationships with friends, or someone's brain, basically, some people's brains. And people on notes, it's easy. I don't know how to explain that bit. That's just going to be over time in smaller steps, and hopefully it builds a bigger picture. Knows the tool for a knows a society. You studied, yeah. Businesses are alive, yeah, people and businesses, they're alive, there's just the different elements. And as people fill it up to the most degree, then technology and what they're doing fills up the rest. That's their purpose, and what keeps them, their little wheels moving, and keeps them in the process. It's what they make as their drive. And if you find that, you know what process goes on to what person. what job to give them, basically. If you know their drive and shit, and their mind works, and what like they go towards, you know what work you can give them, where they'll be kind of fulfilled, and they'll keep be challenging and wanting to please you, and that's good in a business. Ecosystem people are just for receivers that push impulsive and personality. Yeah, people are devolving. People are going backwards, and people don't realize it. And it's because the technology is handling enough laws. It's kind of nuts. How how much do you remember nowadays? I don't remember shit. That's why I'm recording it. So I'll put it out there. One just for I hope other people can hear it. It might be useful, but for me, it's only for me. I don't give a fuck. I'm a complete narcissistic cunt, and I want to remember everything I say. I think it's pure gold. Ayo, gotta have that cockiness though. Because if not, you just become a part of the system, and you don't start to play the system. You need a bit of a cockiness backbone to it, but complete humility to understand the process and be willing to accept you're not better than the process. Yeah, you're not better than the process. You have to be willing to accept it, go down on your knees and love the process. If you're willing to love it, you're fucking just set. Fucking 6 minutes. After you digest this more ecosystem, you need to translate knowledge into tools for the nodes in society you studied. Okay, so if you now know how to read all these different parts of a business, so say you join a job and you've now learned what different routes there are within a job and different paths you can go to be successful within working in that job. And the different paths, so there's different people you could be friends with in different little groups, and then some other HVAC guys, and for example in this job, then I'll get better at being a HVAC. The other one has side jobs and has more of a dirty underground thing, but you could be fired, but that's probably I'm going to make my own carpet cleaner business, but that's more labour. That's one route. The other one is buddy up with Greg and Santos and just be a complete bitch and just overwork my body until, oh fuck that, that's my opinion on that one. That's probably said way too much on that bit, but hey, let's remake this video or not. Just beat that out. I need an editor. Someone needs to edit this because I don't know. I have some ego to think it will actually go out there. After you digest the system ecosystem, you need to translate knowledge into tools. So yeah, for more tools you have for people, for more money you can make, basically. You want to have as many different tools as possible. Like, because every node is going to want different shit, basically. Every person wants different shit. Every part of a business wants different shit. You can go on any route you want. You just got to be willing to play into their process. So you want to pick a process that's what you want to play and you think will be enjoyable to play. That's the backbone of this, is that you're going to put a lot of effort in, and that this is like the pretext is what I'm meant to say. Not backbone. Yeah, it's the backbone and the pretext. Is that as long as you put a lot of effort in and you're willing to understand it and then go through the process and be patient with it and just take time, you can go anywhere on any route if you have the capacity for it. If you would like to do that. It's not always I think everyone should be doing, because I think people are just too caught up with how society is, because society is a fucking really, really good advertisement. We all brought it up like monkeys. But I'll talk about that another time. Businesses are alive, yeah, basically people. Everyone's people. Everything is people, because we are people. So listen to them. Just don't talk. Like, just shut up. Like, just go up to them and be like, nice, how are you? I like that. Yeah, mate, your house has a beautiful view, mate. You can tell they're looking at the windows a lot or something like that, and it's something that they already like. You find something that you think they already like, and then you just try to poke it and be like, throw a little poke out. Oh, mate, it's a beautiful view. And you go, oh yeah, I have a great view. I sit out here every day at my bit. You're like, mate, they fucking love this house and sitting there. It's like, we'll talk about that for a bit. At least it's a starter. And you could just throw pokers out. You just throw pokers at different conversations and see their reaction, and then you just let them bite. And if they bite, you let them talk. Then they talk. You listen, and you digest. After you digest, I don't like the listening part. If you can't tell, I have to force myself to do that. I love talking. Such a cunt. I need to get more humble brother. Ecosystem people are just receivers that push. Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That alive. I don't know what I'm saying there. I've already lost my trail of thought. I've got first thoughts gone. I was going to the next bit. Ecosystem people are just for receivers that push impulsivity and personality. Yeah, people going backwards because they use their phones for their memory now. See, exactly. I'm recording myself because I ramble so much, and I'm hoping some of this I can make sense of. If I make sense of enough of it, then when I rewatch it one day, I might just post it as it is, or I'd end up cutting this up and redoing it because people are more ingrained in technology now. It's kind of sad. Like, I can't put together a conversation that I actually really care about well anymore. Because I don't need to, weirdly. I do, and I really do. But I can use my brain power just on the next thing. Just shut down all that other shit and use shit like this to do it. And that's scary to me. That's really fucking freaky. So, yeah, they just push impulsivity and personality. The receivers push it. Okay, I'm talking about the nodes again. The nodes are people. So they're going to push impulsivity. People are impulsive. So you can see someone's body impulsive. What the fuck they like, you know? Like, some people have high testosterone, so they really want to fuck shit and fight. So you can see that in someone, and you can go to that angle, like, mate, the girls would love you if your fucking house smell a bit better. Like, your house smells like shit. Make it smell better. You get pussy. I know that, because you look like a man's man. You got high testosterone, and you keep trying to fucking give me the eyes, or you want to fight me, and I want to fucking crack your skull open, but you look dazzled. I ramble. And personality. Because people are so desperate to be superstars. But that's not really that. Everyone wants to be loved. Everyone wants to be loved. And it's just what we are as human nature. We're living organisms. And we just want to connect to as many different people as possible. But because they were devolving, so we're just being more out there, I guess. It's more desperate now. You can play off it more. It's more easy to obtain. And it's easy to use. Just use it for good. Because I hope the next page is agenda. No, but like 2 pages off agenda. Well, I keep going ahead of myself. Let's just read what the fuck I wrote. If you have knowledge of a system, you can talk to these nodes in the system, aka people, and get info. Yeah, you just want to talk and listen. You just want to hear how they talk, hear their brain and their words. Just let them talk, let everything out. Let them let everything out, and you will hear their brain. You'll hear their chemicals. You will hear everything. You will hear their brain. And then you know how to talk to them. Because don't assume you know how to talk to someone till after you've talked to them, you can listen to them. Because after you've listened to them for a bit, my fucking door just opened on its own, that tripped me out. Because after you've listened to them for a bit, you can have some knowledge about a person. Okay, everyone's so different. People are really different. My family is a bunch of crazy people, so that's just my only real background of that. To be able to show I know that. Being 19 is gay, you have no fucking reputation or experience background for people to take your words seriously. If you have knowledge of a system, you can talk to those in the system, like good people. Get information. Yeah, so now you got the information. Now you know how to talk to people. Now you know how to lead a conversation. Or just listen. You know how to listen now. You know how to listen. And that's the first thing, because eventually people get bored of talking. They just no longer really want to talk. Because they're human living organisms. But not just that, they're part of the system, the ecosystem. And in their brain, in their system, it's a balance. Look at the rats. The one with the bigger rat and the smaller rat, they got that play system in them, and the bigger one has to let the small one win a few times. If not, the smaller one will stop playing. That kind of shit. Like, we're kind of like rats. Like, we are in a conversation, we have to let both people have somewhat of a say. If not, you're viewed as a bad person. And I like that logic. And if that's not the logic you implement in your household, you should implement it. You should listen to other people and let both having the time to talk, because that should be a valued thing. Listening to others, but also talking. I love the talking bit, but I do listen, I swear. Because people talk slowly. They should just talk more to make up for it, though. That's why I got a book. My brain goes blank a lot, then I can grab my thoughts again. It's actually really, really useful for me. If you have knowledge of a system, you can enter the system. This is the money-making skill. Yeah, mate, this is where you make your money. When you know how to just get information from a system, go into a workplace and then figure out just your routes that you could go, all the different people and how to talk to them, how to do micro manipulation, but it's being nice. Like, that's how you make money. But there's someone listening. Fucking let's just go through this. But these nodes don't want to know that they're being helped. Okay, let's get to that. Yeah, they don't want to know they're being helped. Like, people, like, if you're leading a person or a node towards something, even if they like it, even if they love what you're doing, and you're only helping their life, they don't really like it. Because they like control. Because we are losing a lot of control in our lives, because a lot of control is basically within the system now. The system of control is our life. We have to work to make money, and make money to get food, and you not have to drive, and you have to do all these prerequisites to be able to do it, and it just pushes you forward because you're in the system. So people crave control because they feel like they don't have it, because work is not, you don't have control because you're in the system of life. But I can't think of a better one. That's Jordan Peterson's point, at least. It's like, I get it, it's kind of gay. Like, it's shit, but tell me a better plan. And that part is true, because people have a lot of greed and evilness, but that's fucking other shit. Help the people to understand. Okay. Also, people hate fucking people. You can't come across as cocky. You can't come across as snobby. You can't come across as superior, or that you think you're superior. Everyone, you need to be humble. But like, because you know you're humble, but you need to show you're humble. Like, other people need to see that, because they care. Because they want to be able to connect to you. Because it's humans and nodes. They want to be able to connect. Just connecting nodes, connecting links. You want to get that link, that the gears touching each other right in the right place, so they just keep rolling. Just any way you can think of, just a connection. They crave it. They crave it so fucking bad. With animals in a system, it's crazy. Yeah, we're just impulses now that plays inside of the system with the rules we have. It's weird. That's why people think it's made by AI or just like future coded. But no, we're just really smart people, I think, and that's just how we set it up. Because if not, this code is gay because they still haven't fixed my back, and I think I'm quite smart. Yeah, you don't want them to know that you understand their mind more either, because people get paranoid. Because a lot, because people might not be like you. They might not care about the mind and focusing on it. So they might be focused on how to just enjoy their body, how to fucking feel good and be in their body, I guess, or just not using their brain, I guess. I don't get why people don't do it. I really don't. It's not my thing. I love to use my brain, but yeah, people don't. People do drugs. I do drugs, but I love weed. Bad, I know. But it helps. It helps me use my brain, so I don't really give a fuck what anyone says. So you listen, and you hear everything everyone has to say. Someone has to say. I used to do the everyone technique. And it is good to be humble, because everyone may have information you have, but that's not efficient, because there's too many people in the system. So I pick good sources first, go through, sit, be quiet, don't make any moves in the system. You don't want the system to know you're there. Sit in there quietly, just absorb information, and after you have that absorbed information, just find a few good mentors, basically, that you think will be able to teach you a lot of shit. Glue right fucking up to them, become friends with them, find any way to be friends with them. Just get in there, and then you just listen, and you absorb everything they have. And that's how you get good in the business, how you learn skills fast, at least, and how to learn the job fast, like, quite. Then with that, then with that into absorb and like digest it, if digest it, because then you're with someone, you can digest the system and how it actually works, and they'll tell you what to do and how to play it. Come up with a plan of action, alter. Come up with a plan. My handwriting is actually the worst. I have to like translate myself to myself and make it English for humans for you guys. That's how I view it. To let them see how fast you do this. You don't want someone to know you're doing it fast though. Like you may be able to listen to them really well and hear exactly what they're saying and be able to repeat it back to them. Because that's what they like. They like you have absorb, digest it, and you want to repeat it back to the node. Because when you repeat it back to the node, then the node is normally happy. And you just need to make sure the node knows that you got this information. Because then it's done its job, and it's like, yes, I've done it. But you don't want to let them see how fast you've done it, because not a lot of people can get information fast. So they don't like it if you do it fast. Ego thing, pride, everyone's human. Yeah, doing this, you want this to be a slow process, so listen, be genuine. Then implement empathy. Yeah, just actually care. Think about them as a person, what they would like and what they would want in their life, and shit like that. And fucking try to find solutions to the issue. You can tell them for solutions. I don't just straight up, but that's only recommended, I would say, on people you don't really want in your life a long time, or you just want to do a quick test. You just tell them the solution, because they normally react badly, because they don't like to just be told shit. People don't like this at all. At my age, maybe when I'm like 50 at work, I'm 19 now, people have no respect for me, so it don't matter. Or you can leave what's after. Yeah, or you can hear what they're after and their agenda and what they want in their life, and then you can leave little crumbs and for it. And fucking that's what I learned fucking with my family. People you care about, you just kind of have to predict their crazy brain. And if you're ahead of their brain, you know how to just keep making them happy. But then they get fucking tricked out because they get all weird about it, because they're like, they think it's manipulation, and it is kind of manipulation, but you're being genuine as a person, and you're not lying, you're being completely honest, and you just don't talk about it. You just need to not show that you're doing it, because they get scared if they don't understand it. Then leave hints and things of info. And if you want to push your own agenda, you just want to leave hints and little things about your agenda. You just want to give like little topic starters, basically, of stuff you want to talk about and that you actually care about. And then, but your agenda can be seen, so you better pick a good one. So you need to have use the empathy first to make sure that the agenda you pick, or agenda you have, even if it's making money, it's got to come at the cost of you doing something good back for them, because people can see your agenda. And yeah, so you don't want to get caught with a bad one. You get fucked. You get people killing you and shit. Ecosystem is alive and kills bad eggs. Yeah, exactly. Then since they heard of your agenda, but it isn't in the conversation, they decide to reward you for listening, because they want to keep the system going. The system has taught people to reward the system and make people more in the system. That's what they do. So they want to reward you for listening, since you just stayed in their brain for so long. So they weren't alone, because no one listens to them anymore, and everyone's on their phone just absorbing information, and they're just putting their information out on the phone. They don't feel like it's enough of their personality. So when they have a conversation and really connect, as two humans can connect in person, they fucking crave it and love it. So they talk or try to find what you want to talk about and what you want. Like a cleaner carpet, they'll try to find other shit that they could buy from you. Keep you talking and to make you happy now, because you made them so happy in the conversation. The more subtle, the better. But you can hit your little things, and whenever they talk about it, you reward it by being really happy and jolly, and you just hit their reward systems again. You find, because you've already digested them and found out what they like, so you now just hit their reward systems and put the node. And pat the node fucking on the head and say, "Good boy." Like fucking yeah. You want to reward them for choosing your route of happiness you can provide them, because then that will create long-lasting relationships. It's your platform, yeah. And when they give you time to talk, you need to talk well. It is your platform. People don't like to give attention, but people love alpha leaders. So when nodes are ready to listen, and you're an assistant, you can lead them to a purchase or attention or something. I don't know, but you should make it profitable. True, yeah. So there's love leaders that are able to talk well. So if you're able to talk well and push what they want for themselves in a very confident manner, and you get just have the backbone for them, or at least just with your words, then you can even do it more than just the words. Depends how close you are to life, how much effort you want to put in. And then you put a bit of your will and brain power behind their will and purpose. People really appreciate that. And then yeah, you put your brain and willpower behind someone else's purpose and drives and wants. People really appreciate that. You can show that in conversation, or you can just hopefully make a product that you could sell it. I don't know how to make it profitable, but you need to find a way to make this profitable. This can be applied to anyone. I'm probably just gonna upload this. I did it in a crap quality though. I'm hoping that you could hear it and that it wasn't shit. I need good equipment. This phone's busted. Bye. Anxiety's high, can you tell? Yeah, I just kissed myself in the camera on a YouTube video. Wayo. I'm gonna show my girlfriend.